Time for our top of the hour headlines. I'm meteorologist Rob Cook, and you're watching Harry and Harry's first downhill sledding experience. Yes, Minnesota. Kids enjoying their first ride. Isn't Harry cute? That's from Brianne Hogrud. We thank her for sharing that with us. Brianne, we appreciate that. Her and her husband say Harry's getting out a lot more and a little more adventurous. Yes, they're only young once, and they only can take those kind of rides, and they'll look back at that and say, Mom and Dad, why did you put me in that sled? Oh, so we could get such cute video. That's why. Well, we've got more snow, not in Minnesota tonight where Harry was being filmed, but in the Ohio Valley. We're talking about the coldest temperatures of the winter. Areas of the Northeast, parts of the Sunshine State, and also into the Great Lakes, upper Mississippi Valley. And your Friday forecast isn't looking terrible across the country. No major blizzards, but still a lot of wind to go on through. We take it to the Commonwealth tonight, and in the Bluegrass State, it has been snowing. And those near whiteout conditions there are thanks to a tweet from @Melio407 on the go, but filming the snow as it was coming on down. Also in Michigan, the squalls of snow a little bit heavier, and I'd say the accumulations are quite a bit greater. It was one of those confusing days. Folks driving around going, this weather's kind of indifferent. At one moment, it's looking like it might clear. That's what we found out in Zionsville, Indiana. Tweet from @JessWalker, too. And then the next moment, Jess told me that it's snowing like crazy. And that's kind of the way the weather may turn again tomorrow. See, the atmosphere is very cold in the layers above the surface. Now the surface is cooling down. And because of that, unless you get the sunshine, you won't get as many showers. Now, of course, it was warm today, and then this cold air flooded in, so there's still a lot of momentum in the atmosphere. And now you're seeing a large area of lake effect enhanced snows. Western Michigan, lake effect. Northwest Michigan, lake effect. Here again, coming off the parts of Lake Superior. Downwind into Erie in Ontario. There are your squalls of snow as well. And then our more upper level storm, which has already passed through Louisville, produced about 1.5 inches of snow, and now looks like it might produce 2 or 3 around Jackson. This winter weather advisory goes until Friday morning. I'd say the snow will probably be out of Kentucky by sunup, and then just moving out of far eastern central Virginia by around mid-morning or so. How about the winds? Non-related to thunderstorms, but 60 miles an hour in Boston out of Logan Airport. That impressive, and not so impressive is the number of branches it took down. And of course, can't imagine how many garbage cans, trampolines were tossed around like toys. More snow on the lake side of things, up to 14 inches this weekend. Meantime, areas to the east will just be chilly. 30 in Concord, New Hampshire, Albany 24. This is by far some of the coolest we've seen as far as the eastern seaboard goes. Interior areas, Syracuse, Binghamton, State College. Yes, it's been colder than this for your daytime highs, but the areas like Philly and Ocean City, you haven't quite been this chilly. Now, the Sunshine State earlier, a couple weeks, well, actually probably in a month ago, we had a cold snap that went deep into the Sunshine State. This one not going as deep just yet, but freeze warnings do extend down into Hernando County and Citrus. That's the north edge of the Tampa Bay area. And so you'll watch out for a frost freeze there. That's a lot of open, swampy areas that do tend to cool a lot faster than the more populated regions with more water inland in central and south Florida. 68 Orlando, blue skies, 74 in Miami. Can you believe you will be beat out by La La Land Los Angeles tomorrow for the top temperature in the nation? I can't believe it. Out towards Knoxville, Tennessee, blue skies, 33 degrees. Down in Atlanta, you're at least coming back to 44. Shouldn't be too bad of a day. Temperatures tomorrow, departure from average, 20 to 30 degrees below normal. Here's your national forecast tomorrow. A clipper again rebuilding across Saskatchewan and Alberta. It spreads clouds by Friday night across Des Moines, Kansas City. Your temperatures won't have much of a chance to go too much higher than the lower and mid-30s. Out in the west, all is clear, but the subtropical jet does lift over the weekend, bring some moisture into the south part of California. And if you're heading out to Holtville, California, this is my pick event for the weekend. Holtville, California holds the world's largest carrot festival this weekend. That's right, Holtville, California, south central tip. Get out there and munch a few and think of Bugs Bunny. 34 in New York on Friday, 42 Little Rock, and make it low 70s in Miami. Local weather next.